Hello everyone, I'm here in the building of FBI to interview a special person. Hello sir, could you introduce yourself?
Special Agent Meadows with the FBI.
Thank you. I heard that teens' drug usage are very dangerous. How serious is it in Atlanta?
It's very serious in Atlanta. Atlanta is a big city. It has a lot of things going on. The most important things are the movement and transportation that the city allows. So the transportation infrastructure is really important. Since I believe '98, Atlanta has been the busiest airport in the world. It offers easy routes for people to get through to go to a destination, as well as potentially moving drugs in and out of Atlanta. Atlanta also is a prime location for drug trafficking organizations, especially from Mexico. Atlanta sits about the halfway point between the northeastern part of the country and the eastern. So it allows a lot of access to get to different areas to import and export drugs in and out of the city.
It's much more serious than I thought.
Yes.
Do you think teens' drug usage is more dangerous than the adults?
I do. We spoke on this before, but it's hard for kids because they tend to follow the crowd, especially with peer pressure in middle and high school stages. When you get introduced to drugs early, your brain is still developing as a child or a teen. So when you get addicted on these drugs, it's harder for you to become or to get off of them. And you start going through withdrawals, and that could just lead to a whole nother line of issues. A lot of these drugs release dopamine, so it keeps you wanting more. And while your brain is developing, it could cause a whole lot of mental and physical issues down the line for you.
Right. I think we have to be more cautious in the drug issues.
Yep.
Right. We all know drug use in teens is very dangerous. Then what does the FBI exactly do for this issue?
So the FBI partners with other federal agencies and local law enforcement to create task force. The one specifically here, we work with DEA and Homeland Security, and a lot of different agencies create what's called a OCDEF task force. OCDEF is short for Organized Crime Drug Enforcement Task Force. It was established in 1982 to mount a comprehensive attack and reduce the supply of illegal drugs in the United States. Pretty much we partner with these agencies, kind of share information to hopefully combat these drugs issues in Atlanta and throughout the country.
That's really great.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if the FBI is collaborating with the public schools for this issue, such as the FBI's regular meetings with students.
So as far as I know, the FBI typically fulfills those requests through when the schools reach out to us. I do know we have people tasked to attend meetings and things of that nature, but as far as I know, a school has to request, and then we try to fulfill that request. But local law enforcement does a great job of getting to these schools and developing programs to kind of just, if it doesn't deter kids away from it, it's just good information to have for them down the road. A lot of the SROs, the school resource officers, might know an officer who can come in and kind of teach those programs or just different resources to get to the students.
It's really great. I think it's good if there will be more drug meetings for the students, because FBI is really great. So I'm looking forward for more drug meetings?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, as far as I know, we try to fulfill any requests that we're getting in, but it will just have to go through certain approvals before we can honor that request.
That's really great. Last question. How would you teach your own kids for the drug prevention?
So if I have little kids, I will try to use teachable moments. Say we're watching TV or a movie or something, and you see somebody smoking a cigarette or doing something bad, just kind of talk them through it. Hey, cigarettes can lead to other issues. Cigarettes are bad. With teens, you still want to take a soft approach, but you still also have to be kind of blunt with them. You just explain that drugs are dangerous to your mind and body. You could also talk about the legal issues, jail time, and fines, and also the possibility that you could hurt somebody or hurt yourself in the process of dealing with drugs. I will also encourage teens and even little kids to take up hobbies. Just keep their minds off that, especially with the peer pressure in schools. I know myself, I played football and basketball, so that was where a lot of my time went to where I didn't have enough time to, indulge or participate or try to experiment with drugs.
Right, that's really a great way. Thank you so much for being with NMP News, and I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.